So I was tagged 10 times. 10. Here are the people who tagged me. And I will put their links on the side over here if I'm pointing in the right direction. All right. Wheezy63, Pirate Fan 777, Hexari 7, D Marquette, Kid Sock, Granny Panties 30, Xaves 511, J Grace Pro, X Gobo Bean X, Bat Tim. I feel so loved. Thank you for tagging me. I've had carpal tunnel surgery on both of my hands. Scars right here. There's the other one. Don't be trying to read my lifelines, yo. No reading of the lifelines. I started experiencing carpal tunnel symptoms I'd say about 7 years ago, maybe even more. It got to the point where just putting my hands on the steering wheel to drive, not even a minute, not even 30 seconds went by and they would fall asleep and I'd have to shake them out. And writing, eating, cooking, anything. I finally went in, I got some tests done where you go in and they hook up these electrodes to your fingertips and to like this part of your arm, and they had this dial, and the higher they had to go, the worse your carpal tunnel was. He just kept turning it up and turning it up. I didn't feel a thing. So finally when I got, my hand reacted, it was pretty high. So he said, bad news, you have carpal tunnel in both hands. And it's pretty bad. So he recommended surgery. Immediately, that same day of surgery, I felt relief. It's like a lot of pressure was released. It was great. And I was able to type, though they don't recommend it, the very same day that I had surgery. The most I've weighed my entire life is 192 pounds. Granted, I was pregnant. But even pregnant, you shouldn't go from 135 pounds to 192 pounds, okay? I am a Body for Life advocate. The Body for Life philosophy is the reason why I was able to shed the pounds and become lean and strong and in the best fit condition I've ever been, even during high school. It was just when I realized I was pushing a size 12, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm pushing a size 12 jean. So when I came to that realization, I decided to put in this tape that my sister had given me a long time ago. And it was still in the plastic wrap and everything. It was called The Body of Work, or Body of Work. And it was by Bill Phillips. I figured I'm going to start by walking on the treadmill. And so I got on the treadmill and I'm walking, and I thought, well, instead of just walking, I'm just going to pop this tape in, just watch it while I'm on the treadmill and just to pass the time. And that night I stayed in the workout room for 2 hours. The very next day, I went out and looked for the book, Body for Life. Okay, fourth fact. My fourth fact is that I have this thing about hands. All my life, or as long as I can remember anyway, I always paid attention to people's hands. And more often than not, they go with their personality or their characteristics. It's odd, and I'm not a hand reader, I'm not a palm reader, nothing like that, and I don't, go around reading people's hands and staring. Well, I stare, but they don't know that. The way they move their hands and the way their nails sit on their hands, the way that their nails are shaped, whether or not they wear artificial nails, the shapes, the shape of their fingers, the length of their hand, that kind of thing. And a lot of times when two people have the same kind of hand, they have the same kind of personality. It's so weird. There's Angelina Jolie. She's one of my favorites, but I love her hands. I love who she is, and I love that she's uninhibited, and I love that, she's very comfortable in her own skin, and she's beautiful. It's just something that I notice is people's hands. Jazz hands. Spirit fingers. On to my fifth and final fact. Ready? Drum roll, please. Shazam! Oh yeah. I am part owner of the Starbucks Corporation. I own a share in Starbucks. Says Ann Spade, master coffee drinker, a Starbucks shareholder. Know what this means? This means anytime you spend some money on some Starbucks, you're putting some money in my pocket. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. Bet you didn't expect that, did ya? Wow, I have to tag 5 people now. I'm going to tag 5 people. Wow, that's tough. And when I tag them, their information will be over there.